projectile motion, and center of gravity. Presented by Benito Mendez, Angel Cortez, and Taylor Drake. When we look at a football throw, we typically focus on the arm and where or how the ball travels through the air. This is called projectile motion. 3 factors that influence projectile motion are initial height of release, angle of release, velocity of release. These 3 factors help with individuals who want to perform better football throws. We want to look at how foot placement or strong base of support in regards to center of gravity helps influence the projectile motion of the football. Each factor will be influencing the performer when trying to accomplish a certain throw. So depending on the in-game situation in which the QB is in, he might have to focus on making short distance passes at a high speed, for example, to a receiver that is shooting through the gap in a slant route. Using this flatter angle of release of nearly 40 degrees, he is able to get it to the intended receiver faster than a throw that is at a wider angle such as 70 degrees. The force the QB puts into getting the ball there quickly causes the velocity to increase, in turn getting the ball there very quickly.
Go for it, yeah.
Whereas if the QB is in a Hail Mary situation where he needs to get the ball from half field into the end zone, he wants his wide receivers to have enough time to get into the end zone in order to challenge for the catch. He could use a much higher angle of release in this case of nearly 70 degrees so that with the force included it can cover a long distance. This causes the height of the ball to be much higher than the previous throw. Since he is more focused on height and distance, he can put much more force without having to focus on being accurate. Implementing center of gravity and base of support and how they relate to each other while making throws. Base of support in a throw is important because if the support is not right, then the center of gravity is affected, causing a challenging throw to be made. Here we have a chart showing the different type of base of supports that are shown while making some throws. Here you can see table A, where the feet are side to side, table B in a staggered sideways position, and C with one leg only. We will break these down in a few seconds.
Go for it.
Here we have example A, where the feet are now side to side. Placement A, with shoulder width apart, facing the receiver, the center of gravity is not so affected. The thrower is able to stay balanced, however, unable to comfortably throw the football because the feet are not staggered in a way that allows a forward-moving position.
Go for it.
Here we have example B, where the feet are now sideways in a staggered position facing away from the receiver. The unbalance affects the center of gravity because it forces more torque at the lumbar region of the spine to counteract the feeling of falling back. Being unbalanced, nearly not being able to complete the throw, the ball loses its force and ability to get there quickly.
Ready? Yeah.
Here we have example C, where the QB is now facing the receiver on one leg. During this throw, it's obvious to see that the center of gravity is being affected by the lack of support from the legs. In this final clip, we have combined the ideal angle with the solid base of support to create the most optimal throw for a Hail Mary situation. With the feet in a staggering position and the ideal angle for the throw, this creates a solid base of support along with the optimal angle that you need for this throw. The feet are in front of each other, and the arms are able to rotate as well as the hips, creating the perfect arc and length for the ball to travel at the necessary speed and accuracy for the throw.